Hello and welcome to all our viewers on CFO Insights. I am Sherry, a financial technology consultant at Hyperbots, and I'm very excited to have Shaun Walker here with me, who is a seasoned internal audit leader with a wealth of experience in driving risk management, compliance, and governance initiatives across diverse industries. Thank you so much for joining us today, Shaun. We're going to discuss some important aspects of closing purchase orders and how organizations can improve this process. Now, let's dive right in. And before we talk about the best practices, I wanted to first start by asking you about some of the most common challenges you encounter when closing purchase orders.
Sure. So in my experience, some of the main things would be invoices not being matched, there being partial deliveries, items being returned. Sometimes the discrepancies between goods not received, purchase orders, and often there may be difficult workflows. So depending on the amount or the dollar value of the invoice, it may be several different people that have to approve before getting to the final.
So, adding on to this challenge, how do unmatched invoices contribute to POs remaining open for extended periods, and what strategies can be used to address this issue?
So one thing is being able to automatically match those invoices. So having a system implemented that does it where it's not a manual process speeds it up. Also performing regular audits or reconciliations will also make the process more efficient.
As we're already talking about strategies, what best practices can be adopted to manage blanket POs and ensure they do not remain open longer than necessary?
So being able to track receipts is one thing. Also having clear end dates for blanket POs would be really good for closing them out in a timely manner.
One of the most commonly faced problems in the industry is regarding service POs, which often faces challenges in the receipt process. So, how can organizations effectively manage and close service POs?
So one thing they can do is integrate like a service receipt process within their ERP system. So depending on the company, they'll have different ERP systems and different functionality, but aligning those systems will allow for PO closure, and that'll help with the process.
Talking about yet another obstacle, how can a lack of diligence in PO creation affect the PO closing process, and what steps can be taken to improve this?
A couple of examples, there might be difficulties or complications with closing POs at different delivery and invoice staging. And so one of the things that we can do is implement like standardized templates, have a detailed approval process, and that'll enhance the accuracy of the POs as they're being created.
So, since AI is taking the finance industry by storm, I have to ask, what role does AI play in improving the PO closing process, and what specific AI applications have proven effective?
Well, the great thing with AI is it's able to somehow predict the future. It can kind of look at data and look at potential issues. And so with AI, we can optimize workflows. We can create an automatic matching and an automatic reconciliation as well.
From your experience, can you share some examples of how vendor performance issues have impacted the PO closure and what strategies can mitigate these issues?
So, I mean, sometimes when products are being delivered, they might be delivered at incorrect quantities, or even if it is the right quantity, it might not be delivered at the right time. So, as I mentioned before, just having systems in place that track these things for you, that creates less likelihood of human error, is the key to improving the invoicing process.
Makes sense, Sean. And what recommendations do you have for organizations or for viewers looking to streamline their PO closing processes and reduce the number of open POs?
So the main thing is looking at their ERP system to see if there's any updates for optimization, and then having a system in place that can perform reconciliations, update workflows, and automatically match these invoices will increase the overall efficiency of the system and of the invoice processing and AP departments.
Thank you so much for such an insightful session, Sean. Your views on such notable concerns in the industry are invaluable for organizations looking to enhance their PO closing processes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.